What's up? This is Toby Morse from H2O. You're about to watch some Backpackrock right here in Croatia. Hardcore lives.
Strange before you were born. Her mind is bent, it was on. It was on. 38 years edge. What the fuck you gotta say? Is anyone out there still hitting it?
First of all, I would like to congratulate you on putting out what was, in my opinion, and in the opinion of a lot of people, especially in Croatia, the best hardcore album of the year.
Thank you.
What took you guys so long from go?
I mean, it was a lot of things. It was like, I moved to California, I had a baby. The other guys live in New York, so we're both bi-coastal, so we're like split up, so that was kind of hard. We wanted some downtime. We were touring a lot for like 10 years, so we wanted to take a little break. So that was pretty much it, and then what turned into a year turned into more years, and then just happened like that. I'm glad we did it though. I liked being off that long. It was good. We appreciate playing shows now more and being on tour. You know, a lot of bands just keep touring and touring and touring till like they either don't like each other no more, they're just doing it for the money, and then kids are just over it. So I'm glad we kind of disappeared and came back. You know, reborn.
Do we need to worry that the next one is going to take 7 years?
Yeah, I have no idea what's going to happen. I can't even think about that. I don't know.
What did some of you guys do in between Go and Nothing to Prove?
I did a band called Hazen Street. We did an album, we did a couple tours. I worked some different jobs. Became a dad, which is pretty much a full-time job. And then we got a bunch of tours though. Like we came to Europe with Madball almost 7 years. We went on tour with The Used, went on tour with Rancid, went to Japan, went to South America. We were touring, but we were kind of under the radar because we had nothing new out, you know. If we weren't like on hiatus, we actually were playing shows when we could, you know.
But afterwards, are you satisfied with the way the album came out?
Nothing to Prove?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm really proud of it. I love it. I'm psyched. We want to just play the whole album every night, but we can't.
Yeah.
We're psyched on it.
I see that the set list for tonight was mostly based on the new album.
Well, it wasn't at first, but we saw the response of the crowd with new songs. That's why we kept talking, like, let's play Fair with a Friend. We just flipped it. We weren't going to play all the songs.
Yeah.
We took out Fast in the World, Stick in the Water, there's a bunch of songs in there. So I want the kids to hear the songs, you know. Well, I love playing the new shit. I'm sick of the old shit, but I love the old songs.
But how was it like getting all those guest appearances on the album? Who's your favorite one on the album? Lou Koller.
It was awesome because we haven't, you know, we've been friends for a long time, and I was just psyched. I'm pretty honored that happened.
But in my opinion, like the best verse on the album is Matt Skiba. On what happened, I mean, this was absolutely amazing.
He fucking killed it.
Lifetime ago it seems you gave up all your wildest dreams, but I refuse to let mine go. I took it all. You can find me.
What is the story behind H2O? What kept you guys alive throughout the years?
Loving what we do, appreciating what we do, being friends, and like same lineup since after the first album. I don't know, just loving, not taking yourself too seriously. Not trying to take yourself too seriously. Because if you do that, you kind of lose what, you know, the reason why we took off such a long time too is because we got so burnt, we got caught up with like, you have a manager, a business manager, and all these people around us that like, we kind of losing focus of the reason why we started the band. It's just the music before the music business, you know what I'm saying? So this album is just us and Bridge and I, no manager, none of that shit, just us doing our DIY, like just taking it back to how it started, you know?
So what is your biggest achievement with H2O and personally?
I would say H2O is just being around this long and people still like us. And not being around for 7 years and kids remembering us. Like, we're blessed, and I think it's a big achievement, and that just shows that we definitely have kids who believe in the band and who wait for us that long, which is awesome. And personally, for me, it's just, I don't know, a lot of songs I've written in the band, and I'm definitely proud of myself for getting a lot of stuff out onto paper, into lyrics and songs.
And what were those days like when you were touring with Sick of It All as a roadie?
It was good. It was fun. I did like 5 years, and we came here in 1991 in a little van, a little teeny van and shit. It was fun, all that shit. But before that, I was going to road Gorilla Biscuits and Killing Time, Blood Token Entry. I would do stuff for. I did a bunch of shit. And then Sick of It All was my first band that actually took me away from America, you know.
Yeah. And do you think that Sick of It All is maybe responsible for the formation of H2O?
No, I would say that. They're not responsible for it, but they're definitely responsible for giving me a platform to go on stage and sing My Love Is Real and like go up in the front and try to do something, you know? For sure. You know, Pete wrote the riff to 5-Year Plan, and that was a donation to the band. And, they're definitely part of my history, but I think H2O themselves, us, we held our own now. We made tons of records, we've been around a long time. That was definitely like, when we were like embryo just starting, but that's way back then, which is definitely a reason that pushed me. But H2O ourselves is like, we've done a lot more than just me being a roadie, you know what I mean?
What's with all the side projects you guys have? And especially by this, I mean Hazen Street for you.
I was just kind of being sick of like, I knew H2O was going to do an album, and I was just talking with Chad of Newfound Glory about doing like some kind of something together. We made some demos, and then just ended up being, oh, that's Freddie, he wants to do it. Boy, I mean, it just happened, man. It just happened really fast, and then we were doing stuff in New York and LA, and making demos and recording, and then just something fun to do. I love that album.
Yeah, I love the album.
That was one of the funnest albums I've ever recorded, man. To be honest, I did great things with H2O, but doing that with all those different people that I never recorded with.
It's a summer-like album, you know, cruising by the beach and listening to Hazen Street. It was
fun. That was
the most part of my summer.
Thank you. That was a fun album to make.
Is there anything new coming out on that front?
What do you mean, in Hazen Street?
Yeah.
Maybe we're gonna record a couple of songs. We're gonna try to release that album, or get it back and release it. That's our goal, to re-release it on a different label and make vinyl, and maybe put some new songs and put a picture of Chad on it, because Chad wasn't allowed to be on it due to his label.
What do you think about CBGB's closing down?
It's horrible.
Yeah.
It's crazy that like Joe Ramone died, CBGB's closed, and then Hilly died. The guy that owned it.
Yeah.
It's almost like it was meant to be like.
I was fortunate enough to see CBGB's a month before it shut down.
It was a shithole, but it sounded great. And it was kind of great. Part of my youth was there, you know. But everything comes to an end. It's just crazy how it all happened like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of wild that it was meant to be, you know.
And what's next for H2O?
Go home, and then we go to tour Dropkick Murphys in the US. Then we go to Australia, and then we come back over here with Death Before the Sun and Cruel Hands. I'm gonna try to play Croatian. I really want to try to play Croatian.
What happened to the passion? What happened to the reason for screaming? What happened to the music